Hello everyone, my name is Kira and I'm a certified nutrition and herbalist and a future naturopathic doctor. So you probably clicked on this video because you or someone you love might have autoimmune disorder. So I guess I'll just go into my story and then you can kind of make your correlations and I'll give you an overview at the ending. So when I was 17 years old, I started developing all sorts of autoimmune disorder symptoms. I had numbness in the extremities, the hands, the feet. I would feel almost like I couldn't feel my arms when I was doing anything, when I was driving, or it just felt like I couldn't feel their presence, even though I knew they were there. I felt dizziness. I'd feel like I was spinning in circles. I would wake up in the middle of the night feeling like I couldn't breathe, almost like an asthmatic type symptom. But I was never diagnosed with asthma. I had breathing problems. Oh, I got blindness in one eye. I would get migraines. One time, half of my whole face went tingly and numb, including my tongue. I thought I was having a stroke. The autoimmune cocktail, you name it, I probably had one of those symptoms. I was only 17 years old, so, I was perfectly healthy up until that point, and it really freaked me out. And my dad was a doctor. He was a doctor of neurology, so of course I consulted with him and I told him all the symptoms I was having. First, he just thought I was having panic attacks because that's all symptoms of panic disorder, which some of you might have been falsely diagnosed with. The tingling, the numbness, the breathing problems, all those are symptoms of anxiety and stress. So that can be a false diagnosis at first as well for some of you. So we started with anxiety medicine. It didn't help. Then we started to work into some steroids. My dad sent me to some specialists. And mind you, my dad was a doctor of neurology, so I was getting some of the best care that Western medicine can provide you. And of course, my father wanted to see me healthy. So I want to emphasize that Western doctors don't all have this evil agenda to keep you as their patient. They don't want to keep seeing you sick. Maybe some of them do. But generally what I've noticed is that they just really don't have the tools to help patients with autoimmune disorder. They're taught that it's an incurable illness. Doctors are taught 1 week of nutrition. They're taught nothing about healing the root cause of illness. They're taught to treat symptoms. So that's often where autoimmune patients land. They are treating symptoms with steroids, and oftentimes we feel pretty hopeless because we're told it's incurable and that the symptoms are going to progress and they're going to get worse, and that we're going to end up paralyzed or with failing kidneys or a myriad of problems. So the way that I healed my autoimmune disorder was through the gut, which you may or may not have heard before, but I healed it through diagnosing my food allergies, my food sensitivities. I started to decipher what my body was trying to tell me through attacking itself. The body doesn't naturally attack itself, so there is a reason that that's happening, and if there's a reason, there's a way to heal it. So I first started by getting allergy tested. I found out I was allergic to quite a few things, cut those things out of my diet. My inflammation all over went down because of that. And then I started looking into how to heal it once I stopped doing the things that it didn't like. So I started healing the gut with certain supplementation. I took L-glutamine. I took probiotics morning and night. I did cleanses. I did a candida cleanse. I did fasting to help create phagocytosis throughout the body. So phagocytosis is when your cells eat latent cells. So there's these little cells in our body called macrophages, and they go through our bodies and they eat cells that are doing nothing. They're just taking up space and causing problems most likely. So fasting really helps with that because it eats the dead cells. And I started supplementing with herbs that would help kill bad bacteria in the gut, help strengthen the mucosal linings of the gut, and get rid of any pathogenic bacteria or yeasts. Candida is a huge factor of a lot of autoimmune disorders, and I can go deeper into that later. So I started doing all of those things. I started trying to reduce my stress levels, meditating more, praying more, showing more gratitude, being in spaces that felt good, being with people that made me feel safe and didn't cause me stress. That helped so much on just relaxing my nervous system, you know, quitting jobs that don't resonate, even if they're good money. Your health and your peace means more. Cutting off relationships that don't serve you, finding time to do things you love. These are all factors of autoimmune disorder, and these are all things that have helped me heal. And it's been 5 years now, and I have no symptoms anymore. I don't have migraines, I don't have numbness, I don't have chronic fatigue, I don't have inflammation, I don't have migraines, I don't have breathing problems. Completely normal girl now. So there is a path to healing, and I would love to help you figure it out if you haven't already. I'll leave a link in the bio of this, wherever that is, for my website. And if you'd like to book a consultation, I would love to help you find the root cause of your autoimmune disorder and get you back to living a normal, healthy, happy life.